Okay, YouTube, this is Robert again. And today we're going to look at second installment for defense mechanism. So I'm going to load my usual James Thompson client because I have a really nice defense mechanism in there for him. But first, let's go to Documents. And we're going to look at Quick Client Complete Help. And two different documents here. Client Defense Mechanisms. This is the manual section. How to use that. And it's already open there. And Complete Description of All Defense Mechanisms. I'm going to open both of these. They're both open up in the top. The first one, Defense Mechanisms. This section of the manual teaches you how to use it. But one thing in particular that I want to show you down on page 2, there's 7 different levels of interpretation, 7 different levels of reality testing with these 31 items. And these are the different 7 levels. You see it goes from a high adaptive level, level 1, all the way down to complete defensive dysregulation. This is probably sustained or at least regular bouts of psychosis, either brief reactive psychosis or a complete break with reality. So, and this is kind of incremental. From level 1 to level 7, and look over these and kind of get a mental picture of what these 7 levels mean. This document's always available to you, so you can go here and review that if you need to. Let's go to this other document. What I did here is I went in and I took James and I checked all 31 items so that we would get the description up, and then I also put the treatment discussion in here also. So you can see this is a 23-page document, and it deals with all of the maladaptive defense mechanisms. So level 1 is not in here because there's nothing there's maladaptive about level 1 mechanisms. So we start with level 2 mechanisms, go all the way down through level 7. We do each one. The first mechanism under level 2, 2:1, as you can see there. You're all going to follow the same pattern. Mechanism name, summary, extended narrative, and then the displacement treatment discussion. Each one, well, we'll look at results here in just a second. But each one of the sections 2 through 7 has this particular treatment discussion available to you, stuff to think about when a person scores out in that area. So each one of these is going to be in here, 2 through 7, each one of the mechanisms. And this is the complete mechanisms document again. So I'm going to go back over to James. I'm going to scroll down, and we're going to look at print preview because you see it says there that one exists for him. Defense mechanism analysis for James Thompson. And you can see that James did not score anywhere. in level 2 or in level 1. You only scored levels 2 through 7. Put your mouse over each one of these sections and basically give you a summary of what area that is. Again, this is brought to you by Google. This whole graphic thing is absolutely amazing. If you hover over the number, it lights up the circle on the outside with a lighter color. Really, really slick stuff. So you see here that James's highest score is in level 7. 53% of his score is in level 7. There's going to be another video out there under the math section. It's going to explain how we got to these numbers. It's kind of complicated. It is weighted. It has to be weighted. And it's weighted very uniquely. So what you're going to find routinely here under this heading, or under this first heading right here, is the highest scoring level. Now that up here obviously is going to be level 7. 53.62. The highest score is 53.62, and it's in level 7. And then it's going to give you the name for that and a brief understanding of what that particular level means. Now here you see it says complete description of all mechanisms. That's the document we open, so you can open it right from here too. You don't have to go stumbling around through the documents. And then underneath here, starting with 7 going down to 2, we're going to talk about all of this stuff related to each one of the areas where James scored out. Now you'll notice here it says delusional projection treatment discussion. If you click on that, it's going to give you discussion about treating that specific issue. You can close this window when you're done because it opened in a different window. Here you see psychotic denial, psychotic distortion, and then we go down to specific level 6 defense mechanisms. Acting out is the name of this one. Short description, extended description, discussion of what acting out means, gives you some guidelines of what that means. Help rejection is the next one. Okay, we keep going down through all of these till we get to the end of all that James checked, or all that you checked for James. Let's go back over here. We want to look at specifics. You go into edit mode, and you can go see the ones that you checked over here if you scroll down through this. Any changes you make will automatically, instantly be recorded, and it should open up a new graph for you. So just be careful that you don't have too many graphs open at the same time. Any questions on this, let me know, and we'll go on to the math from here.